Hello, my name is Fleur Ritzema and I'm the Deputy Editor of Metal Bulletin, and I'm here with Jethro Wookey, who covers the aluminium market. And today we're going to be discussing 2014 supply agreements for aluminium. So Jethro, are aluminium consumers finally signing supply contracts for next year?
They are, finally. I think they held off throughout October after premiums fell following the announcement in July that the LME would be changing its warehousing rules. And anticipating further falls, they did not sign contracts during the traditional mating season. However, premiums have actually firmed up over the last few weeks, and I think although the consumers still think that the premiums will fall as a result of the LME warehousing rules, they have realised that that actually will not happen until after the rules are implemented in April next year. So, in fact, they're going to the market and covering their requirements for the first quarter, or in fact for the first half, although very, very few are signing contracts for the full year.
Okay, so what sort of form are these contracts taking at the moment, and what is the premium component?
Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Last year, the producers who were also rapidly climbing premiums at the time were pushing their customers to take floating rate premium contracts so that the producers could benefit from any further increases in the premium. Earlier this year, when the premiums started to fall, the producers began to discuss moving back to fixed rate contracts so that they wouldn't suffer from lower premiums through next year. But given the uncertainty at the moment, with the consensus that premiums will likely go higher in the first quarter before then falling following the implementation of the LME rules in the second quarter, many producers are actually offering both a fixed and a floating premium and letting the customers decide. Although tellingly, I think producers who are offering fixed premium contracts for the first half of the year are in many cases offering a lower premium for the second quarter than for the first quarter, which indicates that even the producers anticipate premiums coming off after the LME rules come in place in April.
Yeah. So with all the uncertainty, do you expect buyers to leave more to the spot market, or do you think they'll be looking in more on long-term agreements?
Well, I think a lot of people were expecting that to happen last year, as the producers were pushing for a new type of contract, myself included. But in fact, a lot of business was done very late in the year, in December, and actually the spot market early this year was relatively quiet as a result. I think if premiums do come off in the second quarter, as many people are expecting, then as the consumers return to the negotiating table for the second half of the year, it's possible they may leave some of their requirements for the spot market if they think premiums are going to carry on falling. But for the first half at least, I think security of supply is still very much the chief concern for the consumers, and so I expect them to book their normal amounts on frame contracts.
Thank you, Jethro.